What's up, world?
What's up, world?
I'm Thomas. This is Peyton.
How's it going?
This is Anything and Everything. I
Anything.
totally remembered. Anything and Everything. That's the podcast. This is episode 1. Welcome aboard. And today we have a guest for episode 1, ironically. And it's one of our number 1 friends.
For real.
His name's Karson. He has plans of being a streamer at some point, hopefully.
Yeah, he does want to do that eventually.
All right. Welcome up, Karson.
Yeah. Hello.
What's cooking? Good looking?
Nothing much. How about you?
Oh, yeah. Use the fake one. First things first. How was your summer? What have you done?
It was wonderful. It was an awesome summer. I've been working. I went to Santa Cruz. I've gone to the water park. I've just hung out with all my friends and just been chilling out,
You know what's crazy?
What?
Jack said the same thing.
Yeah, did he actually say the same thing? Same thing, really?
Yeah. They don't know about that.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah.
We'll figure. Okay.
Yeah, he said the same thing.
That's the exact same thing. I mean, I've been working otherwise, so I mean, But yeah.
You got your license?
Yes, I do got my license.
You have a grandma car with some
Shut.
hardcore bass.
No, dude. The speakers are so good.
Dude, we listen to song names. We get copyrighted if we say it, and it was booming.
It was booming. It's because she listened to a lot of biblical stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
So it was just such a peaceful. It's just such a peaceful car, right?
Uh-huh.
And then, when I get the car's still chilling, and then boom, just
Bass.
Bass. Dude, it's awesome.
Wow.
It's the greatest.
No, it's really, really good actually, and I really, really do enjoy my car.
You have officially motivated me to start getting my license and stuff.
Yeah, I need my license.
I've been procrastinating. I procrastinated ever since I was 16.
Bro, I'm 20.
My mom's like, "Get your license." I'm like, "No." And then when my grandma offered me the car, I'm like, "Wait, I actually have to get it now."
You're like, hold on a second.
So I just did it.
Oh, for those who are wondering, Wild Island is a water park. We're gonna have to clarify that with Jack's episode 2, because all you said was Wild Island. It's a water park here in Nevada. It's
pretty fire.
Yeah, it's cool.
It is very cool, actually. No, it is really, really awesome. You guys did push me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
You just made me drop down like a 100-foot slide straight down. Thanks for that. But
Hey man, I'm really good at buttering people up.
Yeah, I can tell. It's very interesting. You actually convinced me to do it. I can't believe you convinced me to do that.
Yeah.
Convince me though.
Oh well, don't worry. We'll convince you one day.
I'm just gonna force you to do it.
I'll pick you up.
What you gonna do when you wake up on the slide? He's like, I'm gonna crawl. He's like, I'm gonna jump off.
It'll be like 3 in the morning or whatever, and he's just gonna wake up and he's just gonna hear water, and then it's just gonna be like,
see ya.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, bye.
Me and you are hovering over, and we're like, make sure you cross your arms and legs.
Push him down. It's like, fuck.
Dude, someone went down the water slide. They didn't cross
Dude,
their legs.
Their nuts must have been clapping.
I did that.
Really?
Well, because I didn't know what to do the first time, right? So I accidentally let my legs open, and then my butt will get. My anal virginity got taken away.
Oh yeah,
dude. So it was very interesting to say the least.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I still had a very great time hanging out with you guys at the water park, and we should do it again and record for it.
Yeah. I'm
Hell yeah, that was the reason we didn't record was mostly because of water reasons. We need a waterproof camera, so like a GoPro.
That's water resistant.
That ain't good enough.
Yeah. Proof, exactly.
We need a GoPro. That would be helpful.
All right, well, I need to get you for your birthday. Maybe. Birthday passed. Peyton's birthday.
Yeah. When is your birthday?
November 30th.
That's a fat while from now.
I know.
And maybe if I blow up by then, you guys will know what to get me for my birthday.
A Reinhardt hammer?
Please. Oh my God.
Or the armor itself.
Like I said in the beginning, I've been trying to, boost my career, I guess, my social media career by streaming on Twitch Overwatch 2 content. That's only for now.
Oh yeah, what's your user?
It's Big Dog.
All right.
Big Dog 3469,000.
Actually?
I didn't mean to put the numbers.
Big Dog will show up. Trust me. Just
I'll put it in editing. I'll add the.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to be doing it at least every day.
Good.
I'm
That's
try
fire.
my best to do
Like-
it every day for like an hour.
Like I said earlier, even if you have no viewers, pretend there's a million. That way you're on your A game.
Of course.
Not necessarily for the game. Like you could be doing bad in the game.
I got 2 viewers today.
That's what I'm saying.
One
Like,
of them was my girlfriend, but I still got
That's-
one other person.
that's what
today.
I'm saying.
Busy.
It was you. I see, I got 2 viewers. I'm blowing up, dude. Like
He's already going.
He's going.
I'm everywhere.
Hello, everybody. So the next minute didn't have any audio because we accidentally turned the mics off. I have them right here. So basically what happened was there's a button. The button's right here, right? The button, wait, hold on. So the button's right here. So when you hold it, it'll turn it on. But if you press it while it's on, it'll turn off and it'll start blinking for some reason. So that's why for a lot of that, Karson was really quiet. But we fixed it and we got it all figured out. So, yeah.
It works.
It doesn't need to be very long, I mean, a podcast is a podcast. You make it as long as you want it to be.
Right. I've sat through literally like 4-hour podcasts, and I've also watched like 30-minute podcasts.
I
So
listened to one today that was 10 minutes.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
See, if it works, hey, if it works, it works.
Right.
That's the important thing.
So besides work, besides some of the other fun stuff that you've done, what is like something unique you've done this summer?
Unique, I've done. Played Overwatch. I'm kidding.
Uh-huh.
Something unique. It's gonna be weird. I made a pizza.
Oh yeah.
God, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You're like proud of that.
I was very proud of my pizza making skills, especially since I suck at baking. I'm way better at grilling and cooking. I hate baking. I suck
Dude.
at baking.
Me too.
So bad
That's
at
my
it.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah. No. Baking, dude. A person in my life would always try to get me to bake,
it just
and I was like, no.
no baking.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's too hard for me.
It's
And so I did it for the first time. You know what's funny? I got inspired by TikTok actually,
Really?
doing it about like a cheetah and a guy singing a rap about making a pizza. Or whatever. And so yeah,
was it like the hot Cheeto?
no, it was just some random puppet that was a cheetah. Whatever. And they were making a rap song about making pizza or whatever. And so I was like, that's so cool. And they're like, add this,
You know what?
in the rap song. It's
I
really
saw
cool.
that.
You know what I'm talking about.
saw that.
And so I was like, oh, that's so cool. And so I like replayed the song in my car like 1,000 times or whatever while I was heading to the store to grab the ingredients. Oh yeah. I spent like $50 easily because I didn't have it. Well, yeah, but now I have a bunch of the ingredients
So now
already.
you can make pizza more
Yeah,
often.
I can make it
You know
again.
what I request?
Oh, well, yeah, it was really good.
You gotta
actually.
make me some pizza.
I'll make you some pizza.
When you
It was-
come back on the podcast, we better be eating pizza.
Don't tempt me. Actually, so
That's the point.
the funny thing is I tried making it circular or whatever.
We're gonna put it right here. We're gonna share it. We're gonna put it right there.
I tried making like a circular pizza, right? It turned out awful. So I didn't actually. So I was like, you know what? Screw this, and I added more stuff to it, right? And I made it bigger or whatever, right? And it was probably like as big as like this up
You gotta-
here.
you gotta, like-
It's
Yeah.
pretty big,
Yeah.
big pizza.
Yeah.
And
I've never been told that.
and then I added pepperoni, cheese, and sauce. I didn't want to make anything too crazy. I would have, if I were to.
Crazy.
I was crazy
No.
once.
Locked me in a room.
A rubber room.
Rubber room
I'm getting off
rats.
my own. That's gonna be crazy. I made the mistake of adding like a pound of I bought a whole bag of cheese or whatever.
Added the whole
Yeah, it was the entire bag of cheese.
Good thing you're not lactose intolerant.
Thank God.
Lactose and toddlerants or whatever it is.
Lactose intolerant people love dairy products, like more
They
than
like
regular
it
people.
I feel like they're like masochists or something.
Something about it, like my girlfriend's lactose,
Yeah,
and she's like,
too
Karson,
much
let's go get something, like let's go get pizza, let's go get cheese, let's go get ice cream. I'm like, you're gonna have a heart attack. Like, you didn't realize that, right? You're gonna die if you like have
Well,
more.
I mean, like with lactose intolerance, it's more like they just have to like poop or like lack thereof poop.
Lack thereof.
Like they're trying to poop but they can't, and or they poop like too much poop.
It's like scary. It makes me not want to like give them dairy products.
Yeah, dude, they're you can like hear them hurting, and you're like,
Damn.
you did that to yourself. Like that's
a skill issue.
you dug that grave. You have to lay in it. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, the pizza was really great. Actually, I gave some to my dad, my boss, and his wife.
You did? You don't even like his wife.
We don't talk about that, actually. His wife's cool. She's been cool, actually, recently. But she actually likes it a lot. And he did, too, even though they're very big. They're, like, big on vegetarian stuff.
Yeah, that's...
They really liked it. And I was like,
I'm
hey,
not ignoring
cool.
you. I'm just looking at the...
No,
Okay.
no, you're mean.
No.
Being mean. Put me in timeout, and now you're not even listening anymore.
Look, man, this table's too damn heavy.
I will lift it for you to get out of the time.
Trust me, you couldn't. Not even my dad could.
How about like if we all together probably could do it? Heave.
Me and my dad tried to lift it together, and it was like
Not gonna.
It did not happen.
Not gonna happen. Yeah.
Did it budge or?
No. The only way we were able to move it was we moved it like as far away from it is as the wall right now, so we could add the plugs and stuff.
Ah.
That was the extent of the movement.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The summer was an amazing summer. There's no faults with it, really.
I had a good summer. Summer's not over, but it's almost over, and I had a good one. And not only that,
I mean, people are leaving for college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to Burning Man. Hyped for that. This might be the last year I go. This will be my 17th
Really?
year.
You're not gonna go anymore?
If my friends want to go and they need someone to go with, and they need someone to go with, I'll probably go with them.
Well, that's good.
But
so like give them, like teach them.
Yeah, but besides that, I'm kind of
over it.
I'm like,
you're burnt out.
Yeah.
No,
like
you're burning out.
Like last year was a miserable year, and I just kind of over it. I'm just kind of over it.
Didn't have a good time, really.
It wasn't a horrible time. Like I said, I met a friend that I haven't seen in a long time. We reconnected, but he was gay.
Oh.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
But he started hitting on you?
No.
Oh.
Every gay dude ever thought I was like gay too, and they were like weird about it because I am, mini.
Were they like trying to were they like awkwardly hitting on you?
No, they were like weirdly aggressive, and
like competition wise, like
no, like aggressive.
Just aggressive. Okay.
Yeah, I had so many different dudes come up to me and like give me things, which that's normal at Burning Man, but they were all gay, like all of them, and
all of them are gay.
And the viewers are gonna be like, "How do you know?" We might even cut this whole chunk out, but they're gonna be like, "How do you know?" It's like, "Cause, hey, like, you know what I'm saying?" Like they were, it
was there.
Yeah,
you could tell them.
Yeah,
no, you can definitely tell them. I mean, sometimes you can't, sometimes you absolutely can.
Yeah,
but that's very interesting to think about. Actually,
Yeah.
It was really uncomfortable.
I bet it was actually. Considering
not because they're gay. They just wouldn't like.
They wouldn't.
I couldn't get away from it at all. It would not happen.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen to you and Barry this year, and maybe it gives you guys.
I'm gonna help Barry pull.
You're gonna help him pull at Burning Man,
dude.
Maybe he can.
Yes, he will.
Okay, but you gotta make sure it's like
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any control over it once they're in there.
You probably shouldn't have fire butt. Going after him.
That is a story that is saved for Joe Rogan or Impulsive, and I gotta figure out which one. But that's
whichever one.
Definitely Joe Rogan. Absolutely Joe Rogan.
Yeah, probably Joe Rogan because that one's way more important. No offense. Full offense. Anyways, just kidding.
Full offense. Just kidding. Don't please come on, invite me.
Again, we're probably gonna cut that out. But
I don't know. Like you're talking to Joe Rogan. I mean,
I had no complaints about this summer for the most part. Well, I have one pretty massive complaint.
Well, yeah, but that's like
but we're not.
That's like different.
Yeah, it is different.
As far as like your friends and all that
overall,
goes,
it was a good time. It was actually one of the best summers I've had since I was a little kid. Because other than that, my summers have been spent on manual labor.
Right.
Hundreds and hundreds of hours of manual
last
labor.
Summer,
unpaid, by the way.
I remember last summer we barely even hung out.
Dude,
actually,
I was so
and the
busy.
summer before we didn't even hang out at all. We hung out for like maybe a day, me and you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we didn't hang out at all.
I know. Not actually, I can't.
Which was very depressing. It was very sad.
Stuff,
but now we're chilling. Now we're just kind of hanging out, and maybe we can all grow together as far as our media careers.
One thing I've always said is that if I'm going up, the people around me are going up. As long as they long as they deserve it, which these two do. But like some
you
of the
sure?
people in my life,
Are you sure I deserve it?
Yeah.
Positive?
You haven't fucked me over.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah. As long as you're like for me, as long as you're low.
Do it.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, just do it once. Yeah. Okay.
His name's Mike.
Yeah.
Mike. What about Ike?
No, it's Mike.
Nope.
Well, where's Ike?
You're just fat.
It's this thing.
Yeah,
that's Ike.
Yeah. There we
Very
go.
creative.
Oh, here you gotta have them. You gotta have the props. I forgot where I was going. Oh, yeah. For me, as long as the people in my life are loyal and you know they don't actively try to like
Fuck you over.
yeah fuck me over in any way and like hurt me, we're good. You know what I'm saying?
Chilling.
Like as long as they're there for me when I need them and I can be there for them when they need me, we're solid. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't ask for much. It's yeah. You know.
Slight attention.
Yeah, that's really it. And yeah. So you know, if I'm going up, the people around me are going up. That's just how it's gonna be.
Perfect. That's how it should be.
So, what are your plans for the future?
Well, probably gonna eat.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I feel
Probably
like
gonna sleep.
We didn't mean in like 30 minutes.
we're talking about like
I'm just,
okay.
this-
For example, what college are you going to? If you're going,
Well, right now I'm gonna go to the community college at LTCC for South Lake
so
Tahoe.
that's Lake Tahoe Community College for those who don't.
After that, I don't fully know actually. I might try to find a good school for aviation.
Yeah, you want to be a pilot, right?
That is true, yes. However, if my career as a gaming streamer blows up,
You could also stream piloting.
yeah, I could play Overwatch on the plane. No, I won't do that. Please hire me.
I don't know if that. No, that definitely has to be a problem.
It's absolutely an issue.
I mean, pilots sleep. You know, because the plane goes on
Autopilot sometimes.
Yeah, and pilots sleep
Yeah.
because I mean, fuck, if you're on a
Well,
14
I'm sure like one of them sleeps at a time. Like it's a takeover situation. You know, then the pilot. Yeah. Maybe I could play Overwatch and then the other pilot could like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bring
that'd
your
be
Switch with
cool.
you or something, and just like.
Hang on, this
That's what I'm saying.
is awesome. Please hire me. Except Delta. Don't hire me. I don't like you,
dude,
Delta.
Delta has a bad reputation.
They
From what I've heard.
screwed me over so many times.
I didn't know you've taken a lot of flights.
Just a few, not too many.
But
I've mainly to Hawaii is how it would work. But none of the flights I took to Hawaii were Delta. They're obviously Hawaii flights. But the ones I haven't otherwise were Delta, and it's like it's hell.
What island?
Kauai, Maui, and Honolulu. Pretty sure.
Speaking of current events,
Oh yeah.
Maui's on fucking fire. I have friends that live there.
Friends and family.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so sorry. I heard. I
It's-
keep hearing about that.
They are okay. I have been in contact with them. They are okay.
My boss also talks about it a lot. Actually, he's like, and it came up on the news recently.
Yeah, it's
well,
I mean, think
pretty
about
scary.
it. Like, you know how Caldor Fire last year was, or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Was how it was national news because Tahoe is like a national treasure.
Yep.
In the same way that Hawaii is also a national treasure, and it's all over the news. It's ironically enough, the family that I'm talking about, my friends and family, they used to live up the street from me in a really nice big fancy house, and they moved because they wanted to get away from forest fires. So
Isn't that ironic?
That ironic?
But they are okay, and
That's
so
good.
as long as
That's
they're
what
okay-
matters.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope there weren't any like major
Oh.
fatalities.
There's been a fat number of fatalities. Not like I don't think it's in the hundreds yet, but I'm pretty sure it's getting.
It's
close.
a decent amount.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Which I know my heart goes out to all their families and stuff because I can't even imagine.
It's awful.
All of the
It's
condolences.
especially like dying to natural causes is just it sucks. It's awful.
Yeah.
Like in general.
Yeah.
Like no one likes I don't know. Topics like just fires and like tsunamis and stuff and natural disasters.
The crazy thing is, right, you're going to move somewhere to avoid something and you're going to run into another thing, right? Like, for example,
it's always
eventually I'm going to move to LA. Earthquakes. I'm going to go from fires to earthquakes.
There's a lot
That sounds so much better.
crime rate is also, I'm pretty sure, pretty high in LA compared to Tahoe.
Tahoe's kind of like We could get into a heavy topic right here.
I mean, we definitely could get into it.
We could get into a really heavy topic.
But, we can save it for another episode because you're probably going to have me more than once on this podcast.
For sure.
Probably, yeah.
But
So-
that's why we might be able to get into a heavy topic.
I mean, we can, yeah. I'm open to any suggestions.
Okay. We're gonna dip into this and then we're gonna come back to him in a second.
Who's him?
You.
Oh.
You're him.
Yo, he's him.
He's him.
I
Straight
wish I
up.
was him.
You will be when you start making millions off streaming. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that, but hey, we're wishing for it. That's for damn sure.
Dude, my belief is that as long as you can summon it from the universe, you know what I'm saying? Manifestation. As long as you put in the work for it, the hard actual freaking hours and the time, something's gonna come out
Listen,
of it.
I'm Diamond. I'm not Master GM yet. I'm getting there.
That's
You're
the
funny too.
But also,
That's true.
but that's also like the whole point of the struggle is, you know, you're going to show your progression and people are going to acknowledge that.
Right.
It's just
So-
it's a given.
You know, I have seen like Platt Anna on YouTube who's like not really popular, but making more views than me. That's for damn sure.
That's what I'm saying. And as long as you can, you know, I don't think you're gonna hit a skill gap. You have a natural. He has a natural affinity for video
He's
games.
so good.
Just at
Yeah,
video games.
everyone.
I just don't
All of them.
know why. He just is.
There's like one character I'm like bad at. Probably like one or two.
We're just talking about video games in general.
I hate
And-
Zarya. I talked about that on my stream. I was really dissing on that character.
Well, she's awful.
She's so boring. I don't know how people enjoy her.
Okay.
Sorry. Back to what we were talking about.
Okay. The heavy topic. One thing that I've noticed a lot, especially in this country, here in Tahoe, we are very secluded. Right. This is a mountain town. We're in, you know, basically in the middle of nowhere. It snows like 42 feet, freaking per winter. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Too much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Too much.
This place is also very rich, so we experience all of it's pretty like secluded, right? But if you go to somewhere where it's a city or somewhere where it's just more populated, the country looks like a third world country. Now, I don't know if you've noticed that. There's trash in the subways. There's rats. There's literal human feces.
A lot of disgusting things.
There's people like shooting up needles on the street. There's people flashing kids. It's like not. It's not. Okay.
It's not okay.
It's not. And considering that America, you know, the U.S. is like a well-respected first world country, you know, it's not okay the way that this has become. And we live in a secluded area, and I know none of us have really experienced living in somewhere else different, but I feel like it's going to be a jarring, eye-opening experience.
It's very scary, and I mean, I've never really like been out of the country, so I can't really say much about anything else. However, in this country, it does seem like it's divided into like multiple different ones. Does that make sense? It feels like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you come here in South Tahoe, right? I mean, yeah, it's dirty. It's a tourist town, though. You know, like
No,
it's.
you know what it is?
But then
Not-
you go to like.
Not all of it's dirty. Right?
No.
Like weirdly enough,
Nature.
weirdly
Like-
enough, yeah, really enough, like there's like state line, right? And then there's like that in between, like there's like state line, the village, right? And then that little chunk after the village is just awful.
Yeah.
And then you go to the Y, and it's chilling again.
The Y is a very peaceful place.
I don't know why that little area has such a hard time.
The one place that I think is the best of Tahoe, it's weird I'm going to say this, but it's got to be Myers. Myers is actually a very nice
Myers?
area. I say Myers only
It's-
for a very easy reason. Not because it's entertaining, because it's boring as hell.
No, that's what I was gonna
It's
say.
boring as
It's
hell.
literally, it's just like fields.
But natural and cleanliness wise, it's got it. It's got the natural Tahoe feel actually to it.
Right,
but
right.
otherwise, it's boring. Don't even bother. You're like living over there.
Yeah,
I almost rode my bike over there one time.
dang.
I did ride my bike over there one time.
Tahoe.
Oh, yeah, but you don't live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't live in State Line. I live at the Y, so that's
Yeah.
much closer.
Yeah. Anyways, that hot topic was covered.
That was an easy hot topic.
I know. Give me some Karson history real quick.
Karson history.
Yeah. This doesn't necessarily have to be lore stories yet, but I have
Just like about how I came to be in a way.
like your upbringing and stuff like that.
Okay. I mean, I was born in Tahoe, in Barton. My mom and dad both. My mom came from LA. My dad, I have still no idea where he came from exactly, but I knew that they both met in Tahoe at a very young age. And on my upbringing, I lived in a 2-story house, very wealthy actually, considering my dad was a house cleaner and Safeway worker. My mom only did hair. I lived in a 2-story house on Pioneer Trail in South Lake Tahoe, which is insane. It runs for over millions now.
Well, Pioneer's one of the reasons why it's so expensive now in Pioneer is it's populated.
It is. It used to. Fun fact: Pioneer used to not be actually on the map. Actually, it used to be a dirt. Like it used to be kind of viewed as like a dirt road until people started figuring out it's a street.
It's like
you can drive on this,
like, use
and now it's like flooded with people.
Dude,
and
it's
like
never not flooded with people.
God,
it's insane.
But sorry to cut you off, but for all the people who live here, it's great to get out of the fucking traffic.
Oh my God,
it's great. Now it's like more traffic.
Traffic is just trafficking. No, but the house is great. It was actually really amazing. I actually had a cat when I was younger. I had a orange tabby cat, and I dressed him up as Puss in Boots for Halloween. It was really adorable.
That's fire.
I think I have pictures.
One thing that I've noticed about orange tabbies is either they're really, really friendly or they're really, really mean. And this one
was really, really mean. It was a very, very aggressive cat.
Yeah.
He liked me, but he didn't like anyone else but me. He like tolerated me, I think is what it was. But that was as close as it got. And then for my brother, I remember when my brother was like born. He was like a year old or whatever. Mm-hmm. He was walking near my cat's like thing. I don't even know if he was walking. I think he was like crawling or something. He was like walking over to like his perch area, right? And he didn't know my cat was there because it was high enough to where my brother couldn't see. Mm-hmm. And my brother was like, he had like a little bit of hair. The cat then jumped on his head and like dug his claws in his head or whatever. No, it was so bad.
Wait, he was still a baby?
He was 1 year old.
Yo, that explains a lot because they still got soft spots on their head.
Seriously.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Kind of.
You can say whatever you want. He's your brother. I was making a joke.
I also played a lot of soccer. I played like
with the cat.
I wish I did something. Real. Played soccer for like 7 years.
That's
as a kid.
I can't even imagine. Is that how you're fast?
That is how I'm fast. I also did the walkathon a ton, but like
dude,
I didn't walk.
Dude,
I didn't walk. I ran.
You ran the walkathon.
I ran the walkathon. Yeah, and I got first place every grade.
I hate those kids. I hate those.
I always thought it was a running competition. Well, I got a snow cone at the end, so that's why.
That's pretty worth
Checks out.
I was fat as a kid too.
How are you fast?
No, I
fat and curious.
I don't know, but I was
furious.
I think the reasons why I was fast is I played. Shut up! Stop it.
That was off the dome. Damn. Okay, I apologize. Just cry.
Gonna get off the podcast. No, played a lot of soccer. Kickball. I think I played kickball the most. I kicked the cat. Tetherball. Cat was on the string. And I was at Sierra House, which is the school of is more of the school of athletics.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
It didn't exactly work wonders for me, but you know.
Well, look, we always like make fun of you for being fat, but like you just like aren't.
Yeah, you're not.
No, I'm not actually. Like, I mean, I can admit I'm on a little bit of a chubby side, but
like you're normal, bro.
Listen, that's why I'm called Big Dog.
Yeah, exactly. You're normal. You're just it's fine. Like your brother's fat, dude.
Listen, like it's scary. Anyway,
you know what? We talked about your brother on Jack's episode too.
You did.
Yeah, we talked about how
Jack bet him money to like walk in a swamp full of grass water.
Yeah.
That was like.
Talk about that
oh, you didn't?
Wait,
what?
Am I missing something?
Yeah, but wait, what did you guys talk about?
We talked about when
he was playing guitar,
and I turned off the Xbox.
Oh my god, he deserved that. Like, I'm so happy you turned off the Xbox. Thank God you did.
I think it was a reality check. Nevertheless, I will still continue to feel bad because he is younger than me. But I don't
care. Bully the kid. He needs a reality check.
That's what I'm saying.
He thinks he's king.
I think he needed the reality check.
No, he absolutely needed the reality check. By the way, what you're missing is when Jack, Payton, and I think it was Bryce as well.
No way.
Maybe.
I know, right?
Really?
Very weird. We were in my hot tub, right? And during the time it was like when the snow was melting, right? My backyard was flooded with water, like water, and
Did you call it Lake Tahoe?
Yeah, it was like lake. It was huge,
swamp,
so much. I have pictures.
Yo, is
Like,
that
you
where you
didn't
got
even-
your idea from, Shrek?
Where? What?
Get out my swamp.
Your
Your house is the swamp.
It is the swamp. No, I just like Shrek in general. I'm gonna go to the Shrek Fest one day.
Dude, yeah, that was cool actually.
That's
I didn't
cool
even
watching
know,
that video.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't know either, but now I'm gonna go to it, and I'm gonna eat it.
Where is it?
I have no idea.
Wasn't it in like?
Probably like in Scotland or something.
No, it was in the U.S., but it was in like the middle of like nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah, you know, like one of those.
Like Oregon or something.
Yeah, like one of those middle states, like Nebraska or something.
Nebraska. I forgot that.
Like Montana.
Yeah,
I
Wisconsin.
so
I think
forgot.
It was Montana.
I think you're right. I think it was
I think it
Montana
was.
too.
Yeah, right.
Sounds like Montana's right. Sorry, what were we talking about? Jack. Oh yeah. So actually, in my backyard, it was flooded, right? And Jack bet my brother like what was it
I
like?
think it was like 4 Hot Pockets and $5.
Yeah, 4 Hot Pockets.
I'd do a
I think
lot
it was
for
like
4 Hot
$10.
Pockets at $5.
And my
So
brother so Jack told him like to stand out in the water or whatever, right?
No, didn't he have to go like touch the slide?
Yeah, he had to like go touch the slide or whatever.
yeah, 'cause I don't know what's happening. So I'm just listening.
And it was bad because there was like floating worms in the water. too.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, they were alive.
No.
Oh yeah, they were alive. They weren't even dead.
Bro, there were like some straight up leeches in
It
there.
was scary.
Dude.
I almost like didn't want my brother to do it. I'm like, dude, I don't know about. I was like, I don't know about
He
this.
like
Like,
dies.
he ended up never doing it,
Yeah.
and he
And then-
owed Jack like $10 because it was like I don't know something
Didn't
funny.
we
like
I think the next week we because it was like a bet.
yeah, it was a bet in general
Like-
for like the week after.
Yeah, the one you came to.
Yeah, that's the one where we have the Nerf war.
Yeah,
That was
fire,
awesome.
by the way. But it was like for less, but it was like a gamble. It ended up snowing, so it was like more money,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was pretty funny.
Our spot was like
It was
awesome.
like $4
That hot
and
tub-
3 Hot Pockets.
Yo, hot tub gave me like some issue on my
Issues,
feet,
yeah.
dude. I was like,
I'm so
"Damn,
sorry
dude."
about that.
No, it's not. I think it was just something to do. Like, so I have a hot tub at my house. It's not working currently, but I do. And it used to be at my cabin before we just like lifted it out of the ground. With, like,
Maybe I
you're
put,
coming
like-
with.
Maybe we have horsehair in our hot tub.
No, I have a suspicion that my hot tub uses bromine, which is a certain kind of it's chlorine but different basically.
Mm-hmm.
And
worse.
it might be better for me because I'm not allergic to it, and I think I was allergic to
Chlorine.
which I've never had an issue with chlorine before.
I don't know. Maybe we don't even use chlorine. Maybe we use something else. But
Yeah.
I'll check with that for sure.
It's not a huge deal. It went
yeah.
away, but like it's like whatever. It's just
I saw the Foo Fighters concert actually.
oh, how was that?
Oh,
That
yeah.
was awesome. It was so good actually. I
Yeah.
was very happy I got to see them. I did not meet them. I'm very sad I didn't meet them.
Go back.
My,
In time.
in time. Ah, yes. No, it was actually really cool though. Me, my dad, my brother, and like some other wolf or whatever came with us,
Uh-huh.
and it lasted for like 2.5 hours, and it was so
2.5 hours.
What
That's
time did
it.
it start?
started at like 8:30.
How much were the tickets?
I have no idea. I didn't pay for them. My dad got them for us because he
Fair
wanted to do it,
Good enough.
and so I wasn't complaining. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Is that normal for a concert to be like 2.5 hours?
I have no
I don't.
idea.
I've never really.
Well, in Tahoe, no, because the curfew for noise is 10 o'clock, and it was like 11 when they ended.
Oh,
So
whatever. They ain't
I
gonna
mean,
freak.
the cops didn't show up. So.
Yeah, they ain't gonna freak.
Foo Fighters. What are they?
Cops show up, they'd be like,
Yeah, they start killing.
They're like,
no, they played some
oh, that reminds me.
banger songs.
That reminds me of a video I saw where this Snoop Dogg's smoking a joint, and then the camera pans over because he like passes the blunt. It's a cop, and he looks at it and he goes, He takes it and he hits it. It's like, yeah, bro. Are you kidding me?
That's old. Snoop Dogg.
yeah,
Like,
dude. What are you gonna do? It's like,
deny his
yeah, it's like I saw you smoke on your body cam. It's like, yeah, but it was Snoop Dogg. It's like, fair enough.
Like, if you're Snoop Dogg, you're allowed to smoke wherever you feel like smoking.
Dude, apparently Snoop Dogg smoked in the White House.
That checks out.
He
What?
didn't smoke with anyone. He like went into the bathroom and
He
lit
must have
up.
been like the first person.
I think he-
ever.
There was definitely drugs found in that is proven. There was drugs found in the White House, which is intense.
They're
And
like,
the
Snoop
FBI
Dogg, did you
and-
do this? He's like,
He's like, bro, I haven't been there in forever. No,
He's
dude.
like,
Yeah, no, it's interesting to me because they found drugs in the White House, right? And the White House is supposedly like one of the most secured facilities, buildings, ever, right? And they're like, oh no, we can't find out who had those drugs. It's like, that's some bullshit. You know it. You. It's like, yeah.
Okay.
You got caught for show.
If you don't like, the White House is.
I feel like the White House, like I feel like if somebody like jumped over that little black fence that they have like a missile defense system in the ground.
From the ground.
Yeah, dude.
Like turrets and crap. When I was a kid, I had like such a weird imagination. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna be so rich one day. I'm gonna have turrets at my house. And she's like, Why the hell would you ever want turrets?
Because
at your
you're
house?
so rich that you
And
gotta have.
And so I'm like, because whenever someone would step on my property, they get blasted. He's like, well, what if you have kids and they walk on your property on accident? And I'm like,
Kids do better.
I'm like,
Skill issue?
oh. He's like, what if you walk on? I'm like, oh. He's like, what about your dog? And I'm like, oh. I'm like, that would
So
be
there's a house in Tahoe
problem.
that has that.
like a turret.
Yeah. So
Is it like a bullet turret or like a tractor turret?
It's a machine gun.
So,
So, ironically, my dad.
of course.
You'll see him eventually.
Yeah.
You will. He's done everything.
He was like going on a hike or whatever in Tahoe, like hanging out, and he was like walking on this property, or he didn't know it was a property. He didn't know it was private property, and they come walking on, and they're like walking around, like, oh, this is cool. Like, there's a big house over there. Oh, this house is owned by one of the largest arms dealers in the world. So, guns. I don't know if I can say that word, but pew-pews. Yeah, we're gonna arm dealers in the world. One of the largest. Yeah, one of the largest arm dealers in the world. And so they step on the property and they must have like overstepped a boundary, and all they heard was, "You are trespassing." And I was like,
Oh.
where's that coming from? They could see it, right? Because like, what's the point of having a big machine gun if it's like not hidden, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
And so he was like, and they were like, you gotta step off the premises. And he was like, yeah, we're out of here. Like, bye. Like,
Where is the premises?
They didn't have a fence. Now they do. I walk by it all the time, but
You should totally step in it.
I'm not trying
Don't
to
do that
die.
all the time.
I'm not trying to die.
Just throw a cat over the fence. It'll be fine.
Damn.
You are trespassing.
Blows the cat to smithereens.
I'll get my old cat or whatever that I played soccer with or whatever.
Damn. That cat has been messed up. It's fake, by the way. That cat's not real.
No, for disclosure, I did not play soccer with my cat. That did not happen.
Or tetherball or
I
any
did
of
do
the...
karate with my cat. I didn't beat up my cat. He was just with me in karate class.
That's actually cool.
Doing karate.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's just like he was wondering what the hell I was doing. I was like standing still. He was like right next to me. He's like, "What are you doing, bro?" And I'm like, "Stop."
What the human doing?
What the human doing?
What are you even doing? I was like 6. I don't know. I was like,
dude,
4.
I remember being put into fighting classes as like a little kid, and they worked to this day. But like, dude, if I was 6 and trying to like fight someone, it ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna get destroyed. Like, I could be a black belt in freaking every martial art ever. It ain't gonna.
It's not gonna
matter.
Yeah. He's like, have you seen that Family Guy, Peter Griffin's
the
child or whatever? She's like purple belt. He's like yellow or whatever. He's like, you are still a child, and I'm stronger than you.
Literally, that's just it's
you
just
don't matter.
It's literally how it would be.
It would be.
Yeah, I just. Like, I get training them so that they know how to do it as an adult, but also, like, I kind of forgot a lot of that stuff.
Dude, my karate lessons were so lame. Like,
yeah.
Like, mine were like children. So, like, you'd be, like blocking or whatever. It would be, like, you would do this or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be, like, doing a whip.
Yeah.
Like, the whip and nene, but, like, on your knee or whatever. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, what?
That doesn't even
I'm like,
yeah.
what enemy is going to punch my leg or whatever like that? Like, what are the chances that's going to happen instead of my face or my torso area? Like,
yeah.
And so they did this, like, they taught me how to, like,
Sure.
hold these up or whatever.
Sure.
And then, my boxing partner, who was a woman who was, like, 10 years older than me, was, like, fighting me or whatever. And I was like, yeah, let's go or whatever. She, like, grabbed my hands and, like, started hitting myself with my hands or whatever.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
that's one of their ways to teach you to, like, keep your hands not...
This was another student, by the way. I'm just saying, this isn't a teacher. This is a student being like, Screw you. You're like 4.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, ah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, I get
She's like a
teaching
red
them.
belt. That was like the second highest.
Talking about fighting, we can go into more current events.
Oh, yeah.
Jake Paul just fought Nate Diaz and won. Congratulations, Jake Paul. I know you're not gonna see this, but yeah.
Wasn't there a fight supposed to also go on between oh gosh, what's his face? Wait, hang on, no, Elon Musk and like
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Dude, supposedly they might fight in the Roman Coliseum, which that's insane, dude. If that happens, that's gonna be the most viral thing ever.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. Like actually insane.
I feel like they have to fight to the death though, because they're in the Coliseum. Like, you know, you gotta obey the rules. They're gladiators.
Whoever kills the other gets their inheritance.
I don't think, dude, that's like adding a drop of water to an ocean.
I don't know. They're both pretty rich.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, oh, you got $10 billion. How do you feel? Freaking same.
It's like
I just killed a guy. My KD's gone up. That's it.
Yeah. No.
I own Facebook now. Or Twitter.
Like a part
X.
of Twitter.
Oh, X, yeah. I still have Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't have Twitter. I've never gotten on Twitter.
I don't think I might because of social media, but I think Twitter's gonna be a bad thing for me because I have this habit of being like, oh, I'm gonna say this, and then it's like, that's gonna ruin my life. So I might just not be on. Like, I might have a Twitter, but I might just let eventually my management team just handle that.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you guys do it. That way I don't have access.
You do it, not me.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do Twitch obviously first, and then when I get like pretty popular
Quick.
in that,
You gotta do Kick too.
what's that?
Twitch 2, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kick?
Yeah, Kick.
K-I-T-K?
K-I-C-K. Kick.
never
It's
heard of it.
it's like the thing that Aiden Ross is on and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I probably should do that then.
Also, Kick is the place where you could be yourself, and you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but on Kick, where Twitch has like a set of rules basically, and Kick is kind of like the Twitter of the social, like, you know, able to
It's Twitter part 2.
like you're able to like say what you want and that kind of stuff.
Oh, you could say like I'm not gonna give an example.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
But you can say vulgar. words.
Yeah. You can you know, pretty much do
You
things.
can almost be yourself.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Almost, for the exception of probably
Yes.
racial slurs. I'm assuming
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
stuff along
Yeah.
that
Slurs
line.
in general.
I don't feel like you should say slurs anyway.
It's just a bad idea. It's just not a good idea.
How to ruin your life 101. Not only that, not only does it ruin your social media life, it ruins your chances at college. It ruins your chances at jobs.
Just don't do it.
It's bad.
Just-
It's really bad.
Just don't do it. There's no reason to do it.
Yeah. What's up?
I'll
next
probably
on
do Twitch, then I guess Kick. I'll look into that, and then probably TikTok, and then YouTube.
Oh wait, I went on yours.
If I do get like good enough,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Oh hey.
Hey.
Hey. There's a bunch of dudes doing a podcast in Lake Tahoe. Hey.
They were like the only dudes in Tahoe doing a podcast.
Oh, I guarantee you we're the only dudes in
So,
Tahoe doing a podcast.
Maybe you should rechange it. The Tahoe dudes are when I still like everything. And
I
everything.
am not
Any-
theming us
anything-
around Tahoe at all. My whole goal for being famous is to get the fuck out of Tahoe.
I don't
Okay.
know. I mean, hey, have you know the thing, right? Where like everyone says you're born in Tahoe, you're gonna leave, then you're gonna come back or whatever, right?
I'm not coming back. I might come back to ski, but that's about it. That's what I said. To ski.
Are you whispering?
I don't know why I'm whispering. It's very
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Anyway.
The other day, we were hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay.
Doing some things. I'm not gonna say what because that part of this.
It was a. We're talking about the 8th, right?
You said that there was some family stuff going on. Are you cool to talk about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty cool to talk about it.
What happened?
So, it's mainly revolving around my my aunts and my just like everyone for whatever reason is like attacking the fact that I have a car now and I bought it off my grandma, right? For whatever reason.
What?
Yeah, no, for whatever reason. No, because like so anyway though. They're very opposed to it. My aunt's reasoning was because she does most of my grandma's financial
Okay.
stuff because she's like an accountant of sorts. And my grandma told me that when she sold me the car, because she lives in Laguna Beach, right, and we live in Tahoe. My bad. She's gonna say, "I'm gonna sell you the car, then I'm gonna get a U-Haul home once you pay me." And I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." And my aunt was like called my mom or whatever. It was like, "What the hell? Why is she taking a U-Haul home? Why isn't she driving home or whatever?"
Sure.
Yada yada yada, and it was all pissy wissy. And my mom's like, "Well, because she sold her car to Karson or whatever." And she's like, "Why would she ever do that or whatever?" And I'm like,
"Wait,
I'm sorry.
Was this G-Ma's only car?"
Well, no, because here's the thing, right? Is I pay her the money because she wants to get a new car. That's what I had offered to her, right? And so once I gave her the money, she was going to get U-Hauled home, and then she was going to buy the car that was available.
Yeah.
So that's why I was very confused, and I'm like, why are you so upset about this or whatever? And she didn't. Well, like I haven't talked to her about it particularly, which I should absolutely, but I don't know. She's just giving me and my mom a very hard time over it for no reason. It's absurd. It's the most absurd thing. Other stuff with my family though, like I'm not going to give out names because this one particular person is very well known.
Confidentiality.
This one person is very well known, but he has 2 daughters and a son, and they don't live in Tahoe or whatever, and he doesn't even have any custody over them. Granted, he didn't fight custody over them, and they're my cousins and everything, and I miss them very much. 2 of them are.
Wait, you have a famous family member?
Yes, but I will not be disclosing their name, unfortunately.
You better tell me after the.
I will. I'll tell you. I'll tell you after. Yes, they're especially in Tahoe, they're important.
Okay.
But in 2, like a son and one of his daughters or whatever lives in Florida. The other one lives in Nashville, or whatever.
Okay.
Is it Nashville? I might be the other cousin, whatever. But he didn't fight. He didn't fight.
I want to try some Nashville hot chicken. Sorry, I just do.
They're really good.
Are they?
Yeah, it is. Actually, no, she lives in Virginia, but I've gone to Nashville before, actually. But and they're so good.
It looks good.
So
I want to try it.
No, I'll talk to you about something else a little bit later. But anyway, he didn't fight custody over them, and I don't get to see them really ever. The only time I do is like during Christmas and stuff like that.
Get-togethers.
Yeah, family get-togethers, but those are very bad because my family has beef with each other for whatever reason.
That's every family.
It's so silly. But it's cool. I do enjoy seeing them, and I do wish I could see them more. But my uncle doesn't, for whatever reason. He doesn't get them to come up here more often, and it's pretty upsetting. But
L for real.
It is very L for real because I grew up with one of them, and it was very sad. But it is what it is.
I know what that's like. I haven't seen my cousins since they were 15, and now they've both like gone through college and like have that's life insane. And been married, and it's crazy.
It's like me with one of my other cousins actually. This is the one that's actually in Nashville who worked at a chicken wing place or a buffalo wing place.
So Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah. And when I first went there to visit her in her new home and everything, she gave me them for free, and I'm like,
it's like fire.
It tasted so good.
Dude, it's like
they live up to their reputation.
Yeah.
They absolutely do. Yeah. She didn't come to my graduation, sadly. And she's in college, and I don't even know where she is now, actually. I know where my aunt is, the mama of her. But
the one who's mad at you? That aunt?
No, this aunt's cool, actually. Okay. This one's, like, I don't want to disclose her personal life because she's gone through hell.
A lot of people have.
But her husband is no longer existent of this plane.
Gotcha.
And she's trying to get back out there in the dating world.
Good. So,
and she's really cool. And it's funny because she sounds completely Southern. She's not like, she doesn't have any Southern opinions or anything like that. But she has the voice,
Is she from the South?
I think she actually was from Texas at one point. But
that's as South as it gets.
But she's like super sweet, but she hates snakes.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
No.
I thought you were about to say something, and I was like,
hold on. Whoa. Hates snakes. Absolutely hates snakes.
I also hate snakes.
She has a really good reason, though. One time in a car when she was a teenager or whatever, her friends decided to prank her while she was asleep.
That's me!
Wait, what?
Okay,
really?
Okay, yeah. Keep finish.
Decided to prank her when she was asleep or whatever in the car, right? So they got it was a gardener snake. It wasn't even like anything venomous.
Yeah.
But they threw it in the car on her, right? And so she woke up and she felt it like slithering. She freaked out. She broke the window, I'm pretty sure. Or whatever. And like she hated it. She also has a very she's very scary when she sleeps. Like what I mean by that is like don't wake her up. Like you don't wake her up.
Gotcha. She's got to wake up on her own type beat.
Her husband woke up with many bruises on accident because he woke her up and she has a very instinctive impulse to go
right,
like instantly or whatever.
I had to learn how to dodge from a certain someone in my life from them doing that as well.
I just shout at them from a distance. Or shout at her. Like one time I was at her house or whatever. I'm like, hey, it's 12. I'm not going near you, but I'm telling you it's 12 right now. So I'm just gonna stay right here.
Yeah.
If you won't wake up, that's fine. I'm gonna eat your entire fridge.
Yeah. So
snake story for you.
Yeah, I'm at a friend's house here in Tahoe, and they actually have a snake that's like a pet, but I'm pretty sure it's poisonous, and it's in this big cage and stuff. And boys being boys, we decided to tie a skateboard to the back of a bike that had no brakes with a scarf. And so I'm sitting on the skateboard in the front. The girl I was risen up is behind me. The two friends are on the bike. I don't even know how they're fitting on the bike because I didn't know two people could fit on one bike, but they were there.
They made it work.
And remember, it had no brakes. Emphasis. Anyways, we decided to bomb a hill like that.
Oh, okay.
No
brakes, okay.
And I destroyed my ankle. I didn't break it, but sprained it to the point where it looked like an avocado.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was bad. I couldn't even walk. I was like crawling around their house and stuff. Anyways, I go into eventually we play video games and do whatever kids do. And I go to sleep. I was cool with snakes before. I had held the snake that day.
I love snakes in general. Right? I still do, but yeah, go on.
And they decided that it would be funny to stuff said poisonous snake in my sleeping bag while I'm asleep with my sprained ankle.
That's not funny. That's really not funny.
And I wake up with it literally coiling around my body, and its head is right here on my chest.
God, that's so scary.
That's actually why I bought my snake chain.
That's very ironic.
But I didn't buy it. Someone bought it for me.
Yeah. What did the snake look like? It was like black, like with like a yellow stripe.
It was brown.
Oh, it's absolutely poisonous.
It was brown.
What the hell?
Brown with spots.
Oh yeah.
And so the issue was their family got mad at me because I freaked out and basically I almost ripped the snake in half because I my arm like I said I was sleeping and I like you know what I'm saying, I was like bro trying not to die, you know what I'm saying?
You became Kratos.
And they were like, oh my god, you almost killed the snake. You know what's
crazy?
You
almost killed me.
Dude. So ironically enough, we had a whole friend group back at that time. It split the friend group in half.
Snake?
Some of the people were like, what you did to the snake was wrong. It was just hanging out, it wasn't gonna do anything. And I'm like, first of all, you have no idea. And second of all, it was stuffed in my sleeping bag while I was unconscious. In no case, in no way is that okay. Not only that, I had a foot that didn't work. Okay, it just didn't. And so then it split our friend group in half because one of the people were like, oh, you couldn't have done that to the snake. And the other people were like, no, that snake should have died.
That snake was fucked in the head.
Yeah, they were like, what you guys did was wrong and it wasn't okay. Eventually, the friend group got kind of back together, but it definitely.
If I had a snake and I had to see, I wouldn't have blamed you if you killed it. That's scary.
I didn't kill the snake.
No, I know, but I'm saying if you were to, I wouldn't have blamed you. That's scary as hell. It's like putting tarantula on someone, right? It's like they're not poisonous, but they're fucking scary,
and
man.
They hurt like a motherfucker too.
They bite, yeah, and they can they leave spots on you because their hair and crap.
Itchy and, yeah.
Oh my god.
Bad.
Yeah. No way. I see it. You put a tarantula on me, I'm gonna be like. See you. Gone.
Yeah. Yoink. Bye.
Hole in one. No, that.
Yeah. It's going. What do
you think was going to happen exactly? I don't understand what their thought process was of that.
They were like, "Oh, this will be funny prank." No, it just wasn't.
This will be funny. Yeet, snake.
So I know I've had a fear of snakes ever since. And it's not like
it's a good ass reason.
It's not like I didn't realize I had really had a fear of them until I went into a snake like a reptile store and I saw a snake
and you're like
shedding and I was like, no. My body had like a visceral reaction and I was like, oh, gotcha. These things are horrifying to me now. Again,
Scary.
I hung out with that snake. It was crawling, like slithering around on me that day before I hurt myself. Like we were just chilling. But yeah.
You say you've gone to the zoo before though?
Yeah, I've been to the zoo.
Which one do you know in particular?
No, I have no idea.
What's your favorite animal you've seen?
My favorite animal?
Yeah.
Monkeys.
Monkeys. Why
They're
monkey?
funny.
Like the chimpanzee ones, or like
Just because, just like regular monkeys, and that's because they like.
they can mimic you, kind of.
Well, yeah, and they also like throw poop, and
You're talking about like the Chipukins or whatever. They go.
and they steal your stuff. It's funny. Like this one, like I saw this lady one time. She had like a backpack. She was like looking at the monkeys or whatever, and the monkey like reached out and like opened her bag and like stole a banana. And I was like, ha!
Stole some food and shit. Ooh, peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Right. And it's like they're funny.
What are you gonna do when they get back and you know your shit's gone? What are you gonna do? Go into the exhibit and like get it back? You're not gonna do that.
Have you ever seen a hairless monkey?
No.
Dude.
Terrifying.
Scary?
They are like, okay, they're basically humans, but like superroids.
That's scary.
Like
we're talking about gorillas or like orangutans?
no,
or,
I'm
like,
talking like
average monkeys?
straight up monkey, like your average monkey.
Very
It
scary.
will rip you apart.
Oh.
They are horrifying.
That is a little scary to think
Yeah,
about.
they are so much stronger than you could ever imagine. A human versus a monkey is a not good fight unless the human has a weapon, because it's over for the human otherwise.
Do you know what my favorite animal was at the zoo when I was a kid? And you've already heard this before. I love the giraffes.
Oh,
For a reasoning. And I don't love them because they're stupid or whatever. I only like it because of one particular part.
Huh.
You know what part?
I'm missing something again.
So one time I was able to feed the giraffes. Right? They let me feed the giraffes. We were like on top of like a little tower.
They have like weird tongues.
Yeah, they have long blue tongues, right? And I was feeding the giraffe, and the guy was like, "Touch his tongue.
Yeah.
Like you can massage."
It's like sandpaper, right?
Kind of, and it felt like smooth and like sandpaper. It was weird. And he's like, "You can touch the tongue. You can massage it." I'm like, "Okay." I touched it. I was like, "Whoa." It was like so cool. I was like, "Whoa, this tongue is awesome." But I felt like I was like grooming the giraffe. Or whatever.
Yeah,
so I like stopped.
Like,
I was
roping
like,
it, like being weird.
Yeah, but it felt really, really nice. That's the only part. That's the only reason why I like the giraffes. Otherwise,
I thought you were gonna like it because I'll believe. But I thought you liked him because Mr. Heilig hates him.
No, that's not why.
I
I think they're very dumb, and I don't know why they use those features. I like llamas though. Now,
think about this.
They're my favorite.
Think about
and
this.
Goats.
What sounds more real? A horse with a horn, or a horse leopard patterned, 15-foot necked? I don't even know. Cow, basically, with horns. It has horns, but a horse does not.
Do you know what's actually funny? I had a theory that giraffes were related to goats or whatever a long time ago.
Probably.
Their horns and their proportions and everything. They're just like prehistoric goats or something like that, or some crazy
elongated goats.
I don't think they are anymore. But when I was a kid, I was like, "Mom, that's a giant goat. Look at that! Look at the size of that goat, and it's yellow." And I'm like, "Whoa, that goat's huge."
Yeah.
That goat's tongue feels soft.
My dad has a cool story about giraffes. If you want to hear another dad story,
He's like RKO giraffe.
No, so he's sleeping he's in Africa. He's hosting a Burning Man event in Africa. And he's sleeping in a treehouse.
Whoa.
And this treehouse is like cool. It's got like open window. It's just like a regular treehouse. And he wakes up one morning because he's hearing some noise, and he looks over, and the giraffe reached through his window and was eating off the fruit bowl.
Yeah, it's cool. He must have been like, hey.
He was like, huh, that's my fruit.
My fruit.
And he was like, I'm just gonna look at you. I'm just gonna you're gonna eat my fruit. I'm just gonna
examine you.
So yeah, another part about that story is when he was buying the treehouse to stay in it, the guys there were like, it's gonna be possibly dangerous. Like there could be animals in there and this and that, right? As he's talking, the guy's climbing up. He's got a rifle on his back. A fucking leopard is in the treehouse. He's like however many feet up the treehouse. The guy sees it and jumps clean off.
Yeah.
Like the leopard didn't attack him or anything. It
saw him basically.
I shit my pants, bro. Are you kidding me?
Well, yeah, because like I'm sure they don't they don't actively hunt you if you see one. They just look at you like Hey,
They're like,
how you
fuck
doing?
around and find out.
They're like, don't come near me. I'll look at you. Just don't come near me.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
But leopards are scary.
Yeah.
Tigers are pussies. Or not tigers. Lions are pussies.
Kind of. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah. I don't think people realize how large big cats are. Yeah.
Huge. Hold on.
Like a tiger head is like
As like big as your torso.
it's literally like this big. A tiger, they're literally like, 2,200 pounds. It's insane. It's
Okay, I'll show you this.
I'm scared. Oh no!
Yeah. I saw the lion compared to the kid or whatever, and I'm like, oh my god.
No, dude. Yeah.
The lion's like
Obliterated.
face is bigger than the entire kid. I'm like, what the hell?
People don't realize how large some of these animals are in the wilderness and like the wild and stuff. And you're like, how do you exist?
Scary. Definitely scary to think about and just experience.
Imagine experiencing something like that. You know what I'm
a leopard attack or a cheetah chasing you. Oh god, a cheetah chasing you.
You're dead. I mean, it's.
Oh my god. The only chance you have is to get in like an armored truck or like just a truck in general and hope it doesn't like knock it over.
Yeah. That's actually one of the things that they warned about when my dad was in Africa. They were like,
don't get out.
Wait, that, but also more so the fact that some of these animals can just flip cars. Even if you're in them.
Really...
So the thing about them is they can smell fear. Every animal can.
It's weird.
Really weird, right? And so they can smell fear, and some of them react in different ways, obviously. But if like a lion smells your fear and knows that you're not, like lions can't, because they don't see in the color waves that we see.
I don't see in the color waves we do.
Exactly. So the line, like if you're in the car and it like stops and it's like looking at you and like sniffing the car and stuff, as long as you like don't move and you're like basically I am the car, right? You gotta like
be the car,
right?
And
it'll go away. It won't see you.
Yeah.
But if you like piss your pants,
it's gonna be like,
it's game over. It's game over.
Hey, who's in there?
Yeah. Hey.
Flips it.
Open.
Is that food?
Open the door.
Open the door.
Bro.
Dude, it makes me think about like what would happen if a tractor squared up with a lion. If the lion realizes the person in the tractor, or not tractor, like a claw machine, like a giant, like, like one of those like
the big cold.
Yeah. It'd be like, what if the lion's like, hey, I want to eat you, and then the thing's like, fuck you.
I was thinking it just picks it up.
Just like, no, air jail. I used to do that to my cat.
Air jail.
My cat used to get like mad at me or whatever, because we'd be like playing or whatever, and she'd get too rough and like activate her claws, and I would just
air jail.
And she could still get me, but she just like didn't. Her brain just like shut. I don't know. She just like shut off.
She was just like, huh.
She's like, guess I'm here now.
You're like, I guess I'll stop doing it what I was doing earlier.
Yeah.
Because I'm just floating.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I don't know, man.
It was weird. Just air jail. That's like the maybe never heard of that before. Air jail. What are you gonna do now, pussy?
I'm definitely doing that to my kids.
I'm definitely doing that to anybody.
If they are like messing with me or whatever, and they get mad, it's just like air jail. You ain't doing nothing about it.
Dude, some guy pulls a gun. Air
jail. Oh man, guess it's not happening now.
Oh well, guess my
Here, you have the gun. I mean the
pew.
Yeah.
Squirt. I mean,
I have a question for both of you.
Oh god.
Wait, you gotta still be on camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if you had 24 hours left to live, would you tell anybody?
Yeah, hell yeah. What about you?
No, probably not.
Yo,
I wouldn't. I would not.
I'm telling people. You wanna know why?
Why?
24 hours. I'd wanna like say goodbye. I guess for the most part, that'd probably be about it. Maybe like fuck. That's probably like,
I'd want to rob a store.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm kidding. Wait, what?
No, like bro, I'm gonna die in 24 hours anyways. Like, who gives up? Like, I'm gonna.
Do I just die of a heart attack, like light young?
You just die. It could be a car.
Yeah, you're just gonna die.
You're gonna die.
You will die in 24 hours.
So it's like that horror movie.
You don't know
Countdown,
how, but you're
phone.
going to die.
You're
Right.
just
Yeah, so then
And maybe it's not 24 hours on the dot, but it's like somewhere
It's
near.
around.
so committing crimes. I am so committing crimes.
Man.
I'm not gonna do anything like really bad, but I'm definitely gonna rob a bank. I'm running from the cops. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do this in real life. If I had 24 hours,
FBI is gonna be investigating, be like,
I'm gonna die in 24 hours anyway. So
you're not gonna kill anybody.
No. I'm not gonna hurt anybody or do anything like that. I just want to do something I've always wanted. Low key, everybody has wanted to rob a bank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I always wanted to do it in like.
Can I do that?
I've always wanted to do it in a polite way. So
Yo, can I rob your bank?
Hang on.
Hey man, can you put
Have
the
you
money in the
seen?
bag?
Have you seen the movie where there's this guy? He's like he robbed banks, but he was super. I think this is based on a true story. But he was super nice about it or whatever, right? And the victims were like, he robbed us for like $6,000, but he was super polite. And I'm like,
so I think you're confusing this there is a guy who did something like this, but it wasn't that. It was a homeless man, and he would go into banks and stuff and like different things and rob them for $1. And the only reason he would do that was so that he could have a meal and a place to stay while in jail because he was homeless. Which
smart.
Low key, but
I mean, like if you're homeless, like go to jail. Like
it's better to
you get cleaned up. You get.
Cleaned up as much as cleaned up can be. Being your ass gets sprayed with a hose and then some soap and then a hose again. But yeah,
listen,
that's better than nothing.
It's better than being homeless. You get fed, cleaned, and you have sex. It's like awesome, dude. Given it might not be consensual sex, but it's you like drop the soap or whatever. All you hear behind you is.
You're like, oh no, I dropped the soap.
Dude, I feel like gay dudes in jail. Yo, they're having a good old time.
Gay homeless people be like, they're living their best life right now. They get masochist by cops. Like
yeah, dude, they get handcuffs and they're like, ooh.
Cops be like, fucking weirdo.
You like that? No, stay on the street.
No, stay there. I'm taking everything you have, even though you only have a shirt.
The cops robbed the homeless person. I want your dog too.
Oh,
dog doesn't deserve that. That's so bad.
Yo, one thing that I love about dogs, we might end it on this because I don't know how long we've been filming for, but
it's not important.
Dogs are loyal. You could be homeless, half dead, hanging in the street.
Chihuahuas.
Yeah, those aren't even dogs.
Spawns of Satan.
No, you got like a golden retriever, right? It's a cute, fluffy boy, right? And it's
happy dog. It's a happy dog.
Right.
Look at that.
So you could be like homeless, and this dog's gonna be like, I'm here with my person. It's cool. Like sometimes I don't eat, but it's cool. You know, like
sometimes
I was dying to eat anyway.
Yeah. It's like I get to cuddle. We're chilling. Like I'm not.
They don't flip.
Dude, one of the best things I've ever heard, was you want to find out who really loves you. Put your dog and your girlfriend in the trunk and see who's happy to see you the next day.
You open the trunk, she's like, what the fuck?
And your dog's like, hello, hi. Just saying.
I mean,
might be something to think about. Them, women.
Listen, they may not be able to pay for your dinner, but wait, hang on. What are we talking about? Other women.
Yeah, women. Yeah.
They may not be able to fulfill all of your needs, but
man,
they're just happy, bro.
Yeah, dude, I can cuddle with a dog the same way I can cuddle with a girl. I'm just saying.
You know what needs I'm referring to, of course, but dogs are just they're just happy. Like I need that good energy,
Dude, they're always happy, dude. I know it's like the greatest. As long as
sometimes I wish I was a dog.
Dude, I've thought about that so many times. My life would be so easy if I was
a dog.
I know. I'd be chilling.
You get fed for free. You have free shelter. You're happy all the time.
Somebody literally hugs you because you are fuzzy.
Because you exist, you're like.
Yeah.
You don't even need to be like a good dog. You can just fuck with shit all the time too. You can prank them and she'd be like, Yo, you like this pillow? No.
Yeah, be like, you like
And then
this
they'll
shoe?
be- they'll
Not
be-
anymore.
They'll like yell. They'll yell at you, and then they'll be like, "I love you so much," and you're just like, "Yeah, I know you do." Even
You're
though
like-
I fuck with all of your shit.
It's like, yes, you yelled at me, but also, I know I win in the long run. So
I'm cute, so
Yeah.
love me.
yeah, exactly. All right, here. Actually, you get to keep this mic for this part. I think we're gonna end it there. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, for real. We love you.
Yep, I
Yeah,
love you guys too.
appreciate you.
This was awesome. Great
This is
experience.
Karson, or Big Dog. Eventually, hopefully.
Check out my stream. I'm live on Twitch. Probably gonna be every day for at least an hour.
Sweet.
Sorry.
If you start pulling more viewers and stuff, you're gonna have to start sacrificing more time to that.
That's okay.
Yeah. But you
It's
know,
okay.
I
didn't need my girlfriend anyway.
I am giving you all of the support that I can give you in, obviously,
Of
sharing
course.
you on the show. I'm, sending out the good vibes into the universe, all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
So, thanks for being on the pod.
Mhm.
This is Karson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pass the mic over for a second.
Oh, yeah.
This is Anything and Everything. This is my co-host Payton. That's my boy right here.
Yes, sir.
That's also my boy right there. We gonna make it. It's gonna
Yes,
happen.
sir.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and all that kind of jizz and jazz and stuff. Don't jizz though, unless you want to.
Yeah,
Unless you want to. Thanks for watching. See y'all later. Mic drop.
Bye-bye.
Bye.